Yeah, hello, shalom, wagwan. Yeah, salam alaikum, everything. So, there's just a couple things that need to be taken to the attention of boxing fans. The lack of payment going on, right? There's a lack of payment going on, right? We'll start with this one. So, Logan Paul, he fought Floyd Mayweather, in an exhibition that they said Mayweather won. But Paul actually gave a good fight. He bullied him a bit. This is a guy who's not really a boxer, and he hurt Mayweather. Yeah, the 5'6" Mayweather. Obviously, there's a big weight difference, and it goes to show you weight makes a lot of difference in boxing. Yeah, people always like, oh no, but look at Primo Carnera getting beaten by Max Baer, or look at Valaev getting beaten by Hay. Listen, man, it's not the only thing, weight, size, but putting up a couple of one-off data points. Yeah, and pointing to them like, oh, that proves an entire theory is wrong. That proves that actually weight makes no difference. Why do you think weight divisions exist in boxing, you fool? Yeah, I mean, people talk such nonsense. It's like, let me tell you, man. Yeah, Mayweather acting like the hood bum by not paying Logan and trying to be all tough and all that. Yeah, this will probably end up in court. And it makes you think, what's going on with Mayweather's finances? Now you might be like, well, come on, he must earn so much. He earns 100 million here, 100 million there. Yeah, but he burns so much money, man. Yeah, his mansions, his baby mothers, his kids, right? Yeah, he's all going to be paid for. Don't think that Mayweather's cleaning that house. He needs to employ cleaners, people to make his food. All the designer clothes he gets some of it for free, I reckon. Huh? But I don't think he even wears the same pair of underpants a day. So he's spending like £20 on a new pair of underwear every day. It's not a lot for a guy like him, but it still mounts up. Electricity, man. Yeah, you got to pay all that stuff. You got to pay his taxes. Yeah, and yeah, he's not a drinker. He's not on the yayo. Yeah, but come on, man. He's got overheads, bruv. If you don't understand how much overheads suck out of your wallet, you don't know much. Right? Yeah, this idiot can't even walk in the street without loads of big bodyguards. They're getting paid. What do you think these big bodyguards aren't getting paid like $200 an hour or something? Yeah, he can't. And when he goes to put on his stupid little bets, he bets a lot, by the way. He already posts his wins, obviously. And so recently he won 40 grand off a 10 grand bet. Well done. What, do you think Mayweather can walk, to the bookies with 10 grand in cash, deposit it, and then when he collects his winnings, which is probably like 52 grand, including the stake, he can walk out of it? No, man, you get robbed. Yeah. People go, oh, he's a boxer, he can look after himself. No, he's a 5'6" boxer who can't punch. Yeah. When he's got two huge hood rats who weigh 250 pounds robbing him in the streets, if he was on his own, he's not going to be able to do anything. Yeah, boom, one puts him in a chokehold, but even just puts his arms around the guy's body, he's done, he's finished. Or a gun as well. This is America, there's plenty of guns. Yeah? I mean, this idiot has to pay all these staff. Yeah. And is he going to go bankrupt? There's been rumors for years. And this is why he continually does these little exhibitions. And I don't know, I'd like to see his accountants work. No doubt, if he's got any brain, which he hasn't, but I mean, someone hopefully has tipped him off. He's got a good accountant. But there's no way this guy doesn't burn money. Why isn't he paying? He owes Paul like a few million. Yeah, a few million. He doesn't owe him 100 million. He owes him a few million, which is a lot for a normal person, but not for Mayweather. It shouldn't be. Yeah, he alleges he got £100 million or dollars, sorry, from the Logan Paul fight. Come on, man, I don't believe that for a minute. He's a liar. He would have got something good. Yeah, and but you know what? Why are you not paying Mayweather? Yeah, you're acting like a hood rat. You're not really a hood rat. Yeah, you had a fairly stable family in boxing. You were in boxing all the time. You ain't no hood rat. You're a wannabe. Yeah. And you're pathetic, man. He's like 46, he acts like a kid, and slaps up his wife, strip clubs. Don't think that strip club is making a lot of money. I mean, I can't for 1 minute think that it's making profit. If it is turning profit, it's small, yeah, and it may be used for money laundering. There are other rumours going around, because he's been to Dubai, and you've got to be suspicious of all athletes. I'm trying to say, especially all Afro-Caribbean and African-American athletes going to Dubai. You know, there's this thing called porta potty. Don't go look on it because it's ugly. Yeah, it's about how they get these Instagram models, which is basically hawkers. Yeah, and these rich Arabs, they got so much money that it's almost like a competition. Let's see how severely we can degrade women and men. Don't think there's not, gay stuff going on. And maybe they got Mayweather over there, and some guy paid $5 million to crap some chicken korma style things all over his chest just to humiliate him, just show he's the boss man. Yeah, crapped on the best athlete in the world. I don't know, these are rumors, man, at this stage, but there's a lot of shady rumors. People like Chris Eubank Jr. involved, yeah, the brother as well. That's a very weird situation. I don't go in it, but some people say it's a sacrifice. Yeah, Gay J goes there a lot. What? I mean, these guys are sick. They got so much money. Yeah, the devil's taking them, and they want the most degenerate behavior possible. They'll pay like Gay J tens of millions to dump on him. Yeah, to sodomize him, and he's done it before, right? Obviously, he gets sodomized all the time by AKA Skins, and other people. So. He probably just thinks, well, he bites his lip. He's like, yeah, it's 10 million. Yeah, all right, I'll let him. Well, it's only going a bit further than I've gone before. I mean, after all, I'm pumping my body full of PEDs. I'm a boxer. I've been, bent over the table by AKA Skins many times. Yeah. So, Mayweather, yeah, I mean, pay the man. Pay the man. This will end up in court. Because Paul hasn't got Mayweather's oomph. But I can assure you he's been more clever with his money than Mayweather. Yeah, I mean, remember Tyson went bankrupt. Mike Tyson went bankrupt. I think Evander Holyfield went bankrupt. The two highest earning boxers ever of their generation, certainly. Yeah, right. So don't think that just because you earn millions and millions that you don't go bankrupt or you don't risk it. Maybe you get investigated by the IRS and suddenly they're like, hang on, man, you haven't paid your taxes properly for years. And suddenly you got a $50 million bill. Yeah. So what do you do? Well, you go to Dubai and get crapped on. Yeah. It's a weird story because the amounts involved are relatively not that big. And you should pay for it. He probably thinks, I'll mug him off because, he a white boy, and he a white boy from the country. Well, the Paul story is a bit different. Actually, the Paul brothers are of a certain origin, yeah, and they're all Illuminati guys too. So you got to be careful bucking up against Illuminati stooges, man, because Mayweather's ability to earn money is going down. Yeah, he recently had another exhibition postponed, against a guy on the helipad. Listen, man. And they'll go, but he's got other businesses. What, strip club? Come on, man. Everyone imagines that makes serious, but it's high. Who wants to see big batty women? Yeah, big batty women's throwing their asses in the air. I mean, these people are not going to pay a lot of money. Yeah, the hood rats, they ain't got money. A few will come and splash the money around, but really, it's in Vegas too. Huh? But the more important one is Dmitry Bivol. So you see this, right? Bivol is not being paid. Yes. Right? So this is what we've got to get it onto now. Right? Dmitry Bivol, who's just been and fought in the United States against Canelo and beat the Illuminati king, right? Is now not being paid. Well, they're trying not to pay him. All because of sanctions against Russia. Okay, now, come on, man. Dmitry Bivol is an individual, with a family. Funnily enough, he's got a Russian passport. Ethnically, he's half Moldovan, half Korean anyway. Yeah? And this guy has spent a lot of money to get training has risked his life in the ring, yeah, so that he can earn for his family, yeah. I don't want to take the Mayweather cliche, but in this case it fits. They're trying to take money away from my kids. They're trying to, I got to put food on the table for my kids. That's what Bivol's doing. He's setting himself and his family a good life. They want to take his money away. Yeah. Who's they? Well, I ask you, who's they? I mean, obviously, Eddie Hearn and DAZN would love not to pay him. Yeah, you got 1.6 mil pounds, $2 million for the fight, plus 30% of pay-per-view. I don't know, I reckon it's maybe $5 million, let's say. They want to take that away from him. On honestly earned money, for this guy. They don't even know who this guy voted for, whether it's Putin or someone else. They don't know. So they're trying to punish an individual, not a corporation, not a government-backed corporation. Yeah, they're trying to punish an individual for making money and feeding his kids, putting food on the table for the kids, right? I mean, who made the USA the world police anyway? Yeah, and make all the global rules up. Oh, yeah, well, the Illuminati. That's who. Obviously, because the USA is a center, the most corrupt, the most powerful Illuminati-controlled nation. That's what, yeah. And they make the rules for how the world should act, yeah, and bully people. What? Listen, what about sanctions on the United States? Why haven't the Americans had their purses taken away for the Afghan war, the Iraq war? Yeah, the Afghan war. They convinced us. Oh yeah, some guy in a cave 100 meters down with a beard, organised an attack on the United States, even though he denied it. We faked some video. Yeah, and Iraq, Saddam was saying, "Oh yeah, we had to get him because he's an evil man." Yeah. He had nuclear weapons that he could launch in 45 minutes on the West, because he had these weapons under a fake leg. This is before I was red pilled. I was like, "Come on, man, you gotta be joking. There's no way Iraqis built this. No one's built these things anyway." Yeah? And later on they admit, we exaggerated a little bit. But hey, we had to invade them anyway because Saddam wanted to sell the oil in euros, which is the reality. 1 million Iraqis died there. I don't know what the death count is in Afghanistan, but it's bound not to be pretty. And it's always the civilians and normal people that die. Yeah? What about the CIA involvement in the yayo trade for years with the Nicaraguan Contras? Yeah, who they put in power, yeah, and they let them and protected the yayo trade, yeah, or even and by the way, ex-CIA guys have come out and said this. They haven't admitted it. Obviously, how would they admit that? They've said this. Oh, it's not really confirmed, right? Okay, it's not really confirmed that Kinhan is involved. Anything untoward? There are rumors, but nothing confirmed, is there? Right? What about the opium trade in Afghanistan? Right? That gets made into brown. Yeah, I ain't talking about the brown that Sam Stoller likes, brown men. I'm talking about skag. Yeah, there's a lot of money in that. Imagine being so naive that you don't think government's going to get involved in criminal trades when it brings them billions of dollars. There are American soldiers that have come out and said, "Look, man, what we did in Afghanistan? Well, we were protecting the opium fields. Yeah, we were protecting the opium trade." They come out and said this, man. Yeah, at risk of them getting whacked for speaking the truth, right? Yeah? And now the US is, Bivol can't get paid because he's Russian, innit? What sense does that make, man? What sense does that make? It's sickening to me. And it shows you, like I said before, boxing is a microcosm of the world, right? It reflects the world, yeah, at the macro level. By that I mean everything that goes on in boxing: corruption, lies, false media, yeah, people getting ripped off, fake stuff, yeah, the media presenting the media line, the storyline, like AJ's, I love it. He's such a good guy and he's such a clean athlete and he's a hero to everyone. Every I read an article years ago saying it appeared like all the major British newspapers at the same time. Because remember, like I said, right? Yeah, the news that comes in is controlled by two agencies, Reuters and Associated Press. And go and have a look who owns them. Yeah? Global bankers own them. It's so ridiculous. But, why do most people not know this? Because all they do is read their papers. Yeah, because they're idiots. They read the mainstream news and believe that thing. So same thing in boxing. Oh, they believe, A-gay, he'd never cheat, never fail a test. He's such a good human being. And stuff comes out, he was selling drugs. And he learned from his mistakes. He came up in the hood. No, he didn't. He came up middle class Watford. It's just another, A-gay is a complete lie. Just like everything else that appears in the media. And all the history you've been taught is a lie too. Yeah? A lie and half-truths. Half-truths are always the best lies, man. Yeah? Yeah, the Second World War thing. Look into that. Find out what a lie the whole thing was. Yeah? Yeah. It was an attack. It was a banking war, like most wars. It was a money war. All right? Yeah, the Napoleonic War, same thing, man. These big companies, and they'll lend money to both sides. There's a lot of money in war. Yeah? Mainly to the big banks. Yeah? But also to the companies that manufacture weaponry, oil companies, obviously, because you need your oil to run the war. Yeah. So this Bivol thing is sickening. Yeah, this is a one man being persecuted, and look, you need to look into the whole Ukraine-Russia war thing. Yeah. Imagine believing like the mainstream media says, the Russians are evil and all the Ukrainians are angels. How could you believe it's just a stupid story? You don't even have to look into Donbass, 2014, Putin's probably a globalist himself, right? And all these things are being manufactured to create chaos, to justify a shortage of resources, financial collapses and stuff, That's all it is. And what happens is the normal people that suffer, and the normal people that are taught nonsense and drugged into thinking, we gotta support this and we gotta kill these people. Like the mainstream media in the UK reveling, on how Russian soldiers are getting killed. What are they? They're just conscripts anyway, or whatever. I mean, they've joined the army and they're just peoples, and it's so good, we've killed all these people. Can you imagine that, like celebrating deaths of people because you don't agree with certain countries, decisions, right? Look into it. You got to look into everything. Yeah, they say, don't do your own research. You're not an expert. You shouldn't. They actually said, don't do your own research. Just believe us. Just believe what we write in the mainstream media. But surely, no, but you're not a doctor. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a doctor or a politician or economist. But I will read the opinions of these people, especially if they don't agree with the mainstream opinion, and then I make my decision. Yeah? You stupid, you filthy, disgusting Illuminati. Yeah? And like I said, it's just repeated in the boxing world. Give Bivol his money, man. Yeah? Give Bivol his money.